Hello, chess family. It's time for another Blitz Arena. Here we go. This time we're playing the Vienna game. Actually, I didn't really get to take a too deep look at it, but I mean, I like to play the f4 variations. With black, I usually just copy with knight c6, although, not gonna lie, I don't usually play e5 as black, but if I am, I'm probably gonna be playing the knight c6 variations and copy them, and I guess probably just go for a 4 knights, which are usually pretty good in these ones. Maybe even f5 in these ones, too. I might play around with it. Depends how the tournament's going. Oh, look at that. Oh, I almost thought it was Elephant Gambit, but it's not Elephant Gambit. And then f4, obviously. Knight f3. Maybe even I'll transpose the 4 knights and go for a scotch. Or I can transpose and play Halloween Gambit. So, a lot of fun ideas you can do with this Vienna Gambit setup that we're going to be playing in. But I believe we're going to be starting with knight c3. And I think it's black to move there. So again, I'll probably just copy with knight c6. And nope, here we go. First one, I will not berserk as we're going to be testing this out. As I said, black is starting first. Remember, we're playing from both sides here for black and white. And here, they already kind of messed up. f4 is a good theoretical move here. I think d5 is the move. Pawn takes, knight takes, and then queen f3 is the move here to attack the knight. I'm not too sure if I'm supposed to play d takes or b takes here. I forgot the move. We'll go ahead and play bishop to d3. Probably knight c6. I'll go queen to g3. Knight f3, and we'll get ready to castle. All right, knight f3. I really much like my position. If knight c5, I'm not going to play around with it. I'm just going to go ahead and castle. Let's go ahead and castle kingside and make things fun. Here we go, guys. Knight g5 is definitely a move here. I'll play king h1. I don't want to deal with these checks just in case. I'll play a4 with the idea of b4, b5. Because it's opposite side castling, I'm going for the attack. I'm definitely not going to go pawn grabbing here, as this would only help them out. So let's go b4. Knight d4 is in the future. a5 is in the future. Let's go b5 here right away. c5 should be the move that should get played here. And then we'll go a5 threatening b6 here. We'll sacrifice a pawn just to open up the position. And here we go. Let's go b6. Knight takes, queen takes. It doesn't really matter here. We'll go bishop b3 with the idea of rook f to b1. Rook a8 check is not a bad move either. Okay. Definitely do not mind this position. Rook over to b1, attacking. And, oh my gosh, is the queen trapped here? I think she is. And, oh my gosh, I think they could have played rook a8 there. And I don't think they would have lost any kind of good material. Let's go knight to d4 here, threatening to play knight b5 check. They might take here, and I'll go ahead and pre-move bishop takes there. Yeah, they overreact. I think rook a8 would have been the best move there. Now we need to find a way in. Let's go for queen f3 with the idea of bishop takes on c4. Perfect timing. Bishop takes c4 with queen takes b7 here. Unprotected rook there. They might have the idea of g4 here. Oh, looks like they missed it. Queen check. And bishop check. And maybe rook over to d1 here. Queen c8 check. And we'll just take the rook here. There's no need to get greedy. Pawn h3. No more back rank checkmates. And let's go, I don't know, bishop d4 here. Let's just protect everything. Maybe bishop e4 gets played. Nah, let's just overprotect rook g1. I'll go pawn grabbing and maybe queen to d6 or something. Nothing crazy in this position. Queen takes, queen check. Queen check. Annoying position, to say the least. I think this might work. No, let's not get crazy here, Jesse. Let's play king to g2 and... Does queen takes here just work? Rook g2 check? Yeah, queen takes g5. And they're more than welcome to take everything off because it's just a winning endgame. I am not that picky of a player. Pawn takes. And they're going to be off tempos here, so the endgame is well easy to win there. Awesome. Off to a good start. We got our first win in. Let's keep going and learn some of the Vienna variations here. Woof. I remember when the Vienna was very big. Or I don't know if it's still that big, but I remember Gotham was really pushing it. I'm sure some other streamers were too, because it does have a lot of interesting variations in it. And let's go to Berserk. Like I said, I'm playing knight to c6 in these variations. You don't want to play knight f6 because f4 is actually a good move to try and grab the advantage. And for this one, because they played bishop c4, we're not going bishop f5, pawn to f5 variations like I had mentioned earlier. Let's go bishop b4 with d5 idea. Okay, so they stop that. Pawn to d6. We'll take. And then we'll play h6. I don't like the pin in those variations. d5 I can play, which is not a bad idea. Let's castle and bishop e6 here. Perfect. If they take, I like it, because then I'll have the open f file myself, which, hey, I like the open f file. Bishop takes, weak pawn now. Let's go rook e8. They're going to take the pawn on e4. Maybe knight g4 is what I'll play here next, with the idea of bishop c5 check, which wins the rook. So bishop check, looks like we just win a pawn now. Knight takes, rook takes. c4 pawn's weak. We'll hopefully be able to double up. I think they have to trade here because we're threatening knight f2 check. Yeah. So now they'll probably defend the pawn. Oh, they didn't defend it. I don't see why not, so we're going to go ahead and take it. And probably rook to g4 next. Queen d5 is an interesting move there. All right, rook to g4. Queen to d7 next, probably. I want to overprotect. Oh, interesting. Did they just drop another piece? Bishop just takes? Yeah, it looks like I just want another piece here. I'm not sure what they were thinking with that move. Oh, very simple. Basically, when you play the Italian, it's going to be e4, knight f3, e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, and it depends where you place the bishop. The bishop goes to c4 for the Italian. In the Vienna, you're going e4, e5, and then knight c3, the first move. So that's the biggest difference between them. Although I think the Vienna is not as strong, it's more tricky because of the different variations you're going to get. So that's why I think it became very popular, at least back in the day. Let's see, maybe queen to d5 here. I just played f6. There's no need to, again, get crazy. No threats here, so let's double the rooks. Rook e1 ideas. There is no queen takes f6 here. But yeah, good question. You know, it's funny, when I was younger, I was always curious about the differences in these things too. But you know, played chess for like 20 years and then everything starts to become normal. All right, queen g6. Let's go rook to e2. The idea here is if rook takes on h6. Oh, dang it. They didn't let me do that variation. Rook e1. Oh, maybe we can hope for queen to d here for knight e5. Maybe queen c8 check. King h7. I think they have to do this or else they're going to lose a full piece. King h7. And then they'll probably play pawn to h5. No, that doesn't work. Is the rook just trapped here then? I think the rook's just trapped. Maybe they'll try to take on f6, but this doesn't do too much. I'll just play g takes on f6. All right. But yeah, the Vienna is a very interesting animal. Oh, okay, guys, on to the next game. I didn't even check to see where we are on the list. Oh, we're in first place, guys. Let's try to maintain this advantage. Like I said, I'm not the biggest e5 player. I'm mostly Sicilian, but you know, e5 is a very solid way to reply to e4. And you know, I'm getting older now. I like to play a little bit more solid, not just play all the crazy stuff. Let's go to Berserk again. And again, black gets to go first. Remember, knight c3 is the Vienna. And again, with knight f6, we go f4 here. I used to play the King's Gambit, which is pretty similar to this other than the knight c3. Knight f3 attacking the pawn. Knight c6. Bishop b5. The threat is now to win the pawn. d4, one of the ideas here. Now we get two pawns in the center. Bishop takes here. Listen, I can't complain in this kind of position. This is what I love. Really good attacking chances. Now bishop back to d3. There's no need to take this knight now. Here they're threatening to take on d4. So I brought the knight back. I want to go pawn c3 here and just defend the d4 pawn. e5 here. Of course, we're not going to trade. This is my beautiful center, and I don't want to give it up for nobody. Let's see what's the next move here. Let's go queen e1. I assume they're going to play bishop to g6 here, which is not a bad idea. They're looking to make trades here because I'm gaining lots of kingside space. Bishop c1 may look weird, but the idea is to go knight f4 here. They're going to take, winning a pawn. Let's see if they spot the idea. Looks like they missed it, I guess. But either way, we're winning a nice pawn. Queen takes on d5. Look at this beautiful center. d5, e6. Shimona. All right, d5 is the move. And then king h1, not a big deal. And let's go b3. And the idea is to go c4. Just hold the centaur. Beautiful. c4 gets played. Okay, let's go e6 here. I can't not play this move. The knights come into e5. It can go to c6. Look at all these juicy squares. This knight is just a happy knight. Yeah, knight c6 is an idea. g4 is something I might play. Nah, I guess not. There's no need to do that. I might actually just play bishop f4 and make a few trades here. Because I really want to play e7 here, but I can't play it just yet. All right, let's go bishop f4. The idea is simple. I want to take with the rook and just keep doubling up. Rook takes, maybe knight to d6. Oh, let's go... No, we're not going to trade here. Trading will only relieve the pressure. And I'm not the guy that relieves pressure. I build the pressure. They can't move the knight anymore. Knight to d7. If they had moved the knight, then I get to take the rook and check. With these two rooks, I'm winning the queen. And this guy is getting demolished. Knight takes f6 check. And then g4. We have the open file here, so we're just going to crush through. Rook takes. And that's game over. Game over, guys. Let's keep moving forward. Awesome. We took out Caesar 64. On to the next game, guys. Alrighty. Let's see. Who do we have next? Come on. Bring it on. Okay, here we go, guys. Again, I'm going to berserk. It's a 1900. Black, again, knight c6. So f4 doesn't have too big of a deal going on. Bishop c5. This is the clean variation to play. We'll go d6 next. d4 can get played here, and it's actually the way I like to play. Ooh, f5 here. I love to play f5 just like as if I was playing white. I like to try and get that pawn out the way, because when I castle, I'm going to have an open f-file for attack. And here I think actually f4 is a good move. Typically I would take, but I don't think this is the right move here. Let's castle. d4 again is a nice move. We're going to go bishop b6 because they're preparing d4. Maybe bishop c4 check they'll play. d4 is also a good move. Let's go a6 for a little tickle. I want to see what they're up to. Nope, they didn't take. Let's go knight g4. I want to see if they're going to castle or not. Because what they're telling me is that they're not going to. So here, I want them to. Here we go. Queen e6, probably h3 is going to get played. King h8. We want them to play h3 so that this pawn can become a little weak. Yeah, they're not doing it. Knight f6. Bishop g4 next. Threatening some double pawns. Oh, perfect. Knight e7. They went against the principle. You know, whenever you're attacking, you need to open up the center. Now, knight e6 here is a move, but it's not good because of f3. Again, I get to open up this king side. The e6 pawn's a little weird looking. Pawn takes. Oh, awesome. Let's go knight to h5 or knight g6 here. Let's go knight h5 here. The trade is good for me, but the real idea is to play knight f4 check. Knight f4 check, pawn takes, and here I win with the temple because of f3. Well, actually, there's only one move for them to play knight f5. Because if they move somewhere else, then I'm going to play the other move. Pawn takes, knight g6, knight f4 check. Yeah, that was actually a bad move by me because they could just play f4. Yeah, that was my fault. That was my fault. Oh, perfect. Knight e5. This is what I was hoping for. As you can see, this knight's in here snug as a bug. And queen h5. And probably rook to g8 next or something. Actually, g6 might be okay here. Typically not a move you want to play, but because the king and queen are on the same file, this is actually a decent idea. And let's go rook g8 real quick. Knight f3 ideas. Of course, I could have taken on f5, but I'm actually looking for checkmates. And actually, is this queen a little embarrassed here? She is. Look at this. Queen e2 check. And I can play queen takes here. But I'll probably play bishop takes f2 because I'm assuming they're going to block with the rook. The only good way to block. My rook is stopping checkmating right here. So, oh, they're doing a queen sack here. Okay, queen sack. I accept queen sacks. Check and then mate. Alrighty, let's keep chucking along. And I think we are back in first place. We have to watch out for this guy over here. He's fighting for first place with us, man. Maybe we'll get to play him. It's always nice. Remember, it's 1 hour of the thematic games of the Vienna. All right. Well, not too many players. Only 79. Like I said, this was a very popular opening, so I thought there'd be a lot more. Oh, we're playing Caesar again. Can he berserked again against me? Awesome. Game on. Here we go. Let's go bishop c5. He could play the knight takes e5 variations. Looks like he chose not to. d6. f5 like I did last time. I love this open f file. Knight over to f6. Threatening to take the pawn now since it would be for free. It's defended. Let's castle. I'm curious if he'll play bishop g5 here. King h8. After the check. Queen e8. This is perfect for us. There's no real big threats here. I want to play h6 next move anyways. And yeah, let's go. Oh gosh, dang it. That was bad. That was a mouse slip, guys. This is not good. Oh gosh. Okay. Dang it. I'll play bishop b6. I have to be very, very careful now. Because the h-pawn is not a weakness. It's actually a checkmating move. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go. Knight to d4 now. Oh man. I am not happy with that move. Ugh. Pawn takes and things are starting to look bad already. Oof. Bishop takes. I'm a rook over. Queen over to g6. Yeah, see, he's going to hold on to the square now, which I really don't blame him. This is such a bad square for me. Ah! Okay, yep, and now this square is weak, like I thought it was going to be. Ugh. Mouse slips. What can you do? They happen to us all. Hopefully double the rook, but I got a bad bishop versus a good knight. Double up the rooks. Bishop to d8. Does this even do anything? I'll go bishop a5. Dang it. All right, bishop back to there. Probably pawn takes now. Oof. All right, king to g8. Ah. It's crazy how strong this knight is. He should play rook there. Yeah, that's a great move. Oh my gosh. Rook here. Rook here. Am I getting checkmated now? Oh my gosh. It's crazy. Just losing squares here. And, okay, check here. This is good for me. Because I'm not going to get checkmated. I don't believe so. And I might just take the draw here. Because I don't think this is good for me. I think he repeats with queen b7. And I'll take the draw, like I said. The knight g5 was just devastating to me. Oh my gosh, he didn't take the draw. Check. Why did he not take the draw? That's insane to me. All right, queen to e5. Queen to e6, and now I can just defend. And look at his time. It's too short. I mean, there's not enough time. Oh my god, he got too greedy there. He got too greedy. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It was like that knight was just. There was no question. That was a better knight than my bishop. My bishop was blocked off. The knight was like, yeah. Oh my gosh. I hope I'm understating how bad that knight was. Oh my gosh. You know, strong players. Yeah, you're gonna get in trouble. All right, guys. Next game. Here we go. All right, let's berserk again. 1800. Let's go f4 here, anyways. Like I said, I want them to take so I can play d4. This will take the centaur. This queen h4 check is not a problem. I learned this when I played the what was it called? The King's Gambit. Yeah, not a big deal at all. Bishop takes. Look at that. Christmas early. Knight to f3. Maybe they'll play g5. Not a big deal. Bishop back to d2. Bishop to g2. And I'm going to castle kingside. You do not scare me. Work on it. Let's castle. The e4 pawn is taboo. Because they haven't castled yet, taking there will only help me out. Let's go knight to d5. A little trick move. The threat is to threaten the queen, but also c7. Of course, if they take pawn takes, I have the open file here to pin and win. So let's see what they're up to here. You know what? They could snack a pawn here. After pawn takes, bishop takes d4 check. Oh, looks like they didn't play it. So let's play c3. And then we'll probably play h3 next. We just defend the pawn here. Nice and simple chess. I guess knight to d7 is probably what they're going to play next. h3 here. If they take, great. We'll take the bishop pair. They should really play the bishop back to g6 here. We'll play queen e1. I don't think there's any reason why we don't want to trade off here. It's not, like, terrible for us. If they play queen e2, we simply just go rook over to e1. Okay. Let's go g4 here. And rook over to e1. Oof. Almost got the bishop, the rook trapped. But we have rook takes and then rook e1 here. Got to be careful. Definitely not the position I was wanting to get in this one. Let's go knight to h2. They were threatening to take on d5. Hoping to take there. They might go knight c4. Okay, rook takes, perfect timing. f5 maybe they're thinking. I'm not too worried about this. b3. If I delay the trade, it just gives them the open file. So I'm just trying to make any kind of like progress in this kind of position. Knight to f3. And maybe a4 or something. Yeah, that's a nice move right there. Let's go. Oof, I have to be careful. Bishop e3. So knight e4. Oh, I missed it. Just knight takes d5 here. Oh, they missed it too. They got too excited about this great square of e4. So that's good. So c4, I just have to be careful because of the d5 square. And my king is really not that safe. This is not the best position for me. All right, c4, they're getting ready to double the rooks. Or play queen e8 to get the other piece over there. Let's go queen c1. This is helping to protect the rook. Knight g3. King f2. Knight e4 check. King back to g1. Obviously, I'm attacking the knight, but I'm expecting them just to go backwards. And then I'll go queen to d2 if they do repeat. I have to be careful because with knight to g3, I can't play the bishop back to f2 so quick because knight e2 check would fork my king and queen. So I lose the exchange at least. f5, I'll just take. I don't see why not. Let's go king h2 here. Stopping that idea. Their time's getting low, which is nice. Bishop f2. Trades are good for me. Because, well, their time's getting low. Bishop takes. Okay. Let's go a3. b3. c5. Pawn takes. Bishop g3. Let's see if they just take here or play c6. Knight e5. I've got to try to attack the pawn chain, so I need to get behind it. Bishop g3. Bishop takes. This is actually a very nice endgame for them because the knight versus bishop here. Oh, see, taking there was actually a mistake. There. Oh, well, that's time. Yeah, the knight versus bishop is usually good, but the way they made their trades there was imprecise, shall we say. Imprecise. Alrighty. Let's see here. Next one up. We still got a good 33 minutes. We're in first place, so let's try to hold that position. Oh, man. I'm not getting the best of these Vienna games. But that's why I like to play these. You get to learn the different openings and hopefully become a better chess player overall. All right, let's berserk again. Black goes first. Let's see what they do. Knight c6, I think, is the most popular move. f4. Knight f6, I think, is the best move as far as stats go. And then we'll go knight f3 because queen h4 check is a threat. Oh, this is interesting. They're going to play the bishop to h4 check. We're just going to play king e2 here. And, yeah, prove it. f4 pawn is now hanging. And bishop takes. We'll play king over to f2. Oh, interesting. Bishop g3, g5, g4, I guess is their idea. Okay, knight e5. You don't scare me. Work on it. And actually, I think we play pawn takes here if they take. Because I want to stop the knight from being developed here. Oh, interesting. I guess I'll just take. I don't see why I shouldn't. King f2, bishop to d3. And we're going to do what's called castling by hand. Oh, interesting. They're going to do that. Bishop d3, h4, bishop f4. Oh, I assume they're going to do this, yeah. And then they'll probably play bishop g5 here. Oh, you know what? I was going to go queen to d2, but now I realize they have queen to f6 here. So we'll just play g3 here. They'll probably play queen f6 anyways, though, because of the pin. Knight e2, I think, is the only good move there because of the double attack. I don't think this is anything to be worried about. Although my king is a little bit unhappy in this position. But hey, where's their king going to go? Funny enough, I think their king is probably safer in the center. Again, not the position I'm wanting. b3. They're attacking the pawn. We'll play knight takes here. Oh, and of course I messed up. I dropped the pawn. Yeah. And pawn takes here, I'm not too afraid of. I didn't want to go king g2 because the pawn goes to h3 check there. So let's go queen to g1. Again, I'm just looking for trades because my king is very unsafe here. And I think I'll be okay in the endgame here. I don't see why it would be bad. Queen takes a7 is an idea. Let's go king over to d2. The idea being that if they take on e4, the king is still in the center. So we'll just go ahead and play bishop takes, rook over, pin it, and win it. I was going to take the pawn on a7, and maybe I should have. No. Taking on a7 would have been good, because although I do attack the rook, the knight takes e4 threatens stuff. Now I could take this guy, and I will. Okay, here we go. Queen takes c7 next move? Alright, we'll go queen back to e3. I'm assuming they'll play queen a5 check or something. Which I don't think is very bad for me. Maybe rook f1. Let's go knight to d5 here. The hope is just to, again, make the queen trade. If knight takes, we'll just play pawn takes. And with the pin here, well, we're going to transpose into an endgame. Okay, queen f4. No, that doesn't quite do it, does it? Knight takes check. e5. Hope is to go into the endgame. Mess up the pawn structure here. Rook over to f1. I really wanted to place a little differently here, but I'm just afraid of the queen getting to b2, so my king just doesn't feel safe. I can take on c5 now. This is nice because the king can't castle. The new threat's bishop b5 check. Expecting queen g5 check or queen h6 check. In which case, king c3, king b2. Oh, interesting. Queen takes check. Okay. Let's go rook e1. The threat was e4. Queen e4. Queen takes e5. And yeah, this should just be good for me. If queen h6 check, queen f4. Oh, they're going for it, I guess. If you call this going for it, they're doing that. Rook f4. Their king can't get in. Yeah, that's going to be it. They're just being silly now. They're being silly willies. All right. Oh, I missed queen takes f6. Whatever. Still a good position. All right. How are we doing with our points? Not too bad. This... how do you pronounce this? Delitovich is in second place still, and they are on very good terms. They have not berserked yet, but they are winning all their games. So either they're a good player, maybe they know the opening very, very well. If I do play against them, will I berserk? I think so. I think so. Is that them? Okay, I'll berserk. Why not? Why not? All or nothing. Knight c6. Let's go bishop c5. They played the good move, bishop c4. Queen to g4. We'll just play king f8 here. This is a nice little trap move. If d5, queen takes on g7. King f8 is like an old move, but I like it. Knight f6, just getting ready to play knight d4 here. King f8, believe it or I mean, looks bad, but it's actually not too bad, believe it or not, guys. It's not that bad. Okay, here we go. They played that to stop that move. Let's go bishop e6. I'm not too sure if they'll take here. I'm not too sure. We'll play h6. The idea is to go king g8, king h7. They'll probably just castle. Bishop b6. Let's see, they'll probably play bishop e3 here. King h7, pawn takes. You know, we're both playing this little game we don't want to take because it gives the open a file. I'll go queen to d7 here. Maybe knight to d4 was a nice move. Yeah. Let's go knight to d4. Pawn takes. Interesting position. I gotta play c5, I think. I have to defend the pawn. Because the threat was knight takes and then there. They'll take. Bishop takes. Pawn takes. Not too bad. Not too bad out of this position. I survived it. And unfortunately for me, survival is a good thing. So, the knight getting to f5 is actually really bad for me. Probably knight g8 and then g6. It's funny how many of these games I just feel like I'm on defense, you know? Let's go rook a3. Putting pressure on the pawn. I'm just going to play pawn takes here and knight to g8. e5's a little bit weak here. Okay. Rook takes b3, I guess. Is there a reason why I shouldn't do this move? Did I miss something? Okay. Queen e7, queen e6. Let's go queen c7, I guess. I have to be careful in this situation. The f7 is pretty weak here. King back to g8, h8, sorry. Knight f6 ideas. Double the rooks. Whoa, whoa! He just did a double attack on my rooks? Get out of here. Oh my gosh, and it works here. Oh my gosh, it works. Wow. That's insane. That's very nice. Knight f6. King to g8. Oh my god. My luck, it did not work this time. Knight d7. Looking for trades. Probably going to play queen g3 next just because it annoys me. Okay, queen takes. Queen takes. Check, check. Wow, you know what? They're playing really, really well. b5. b6. Not anymore. And that's game over. Good game. Dang it. Should have used my extra time in this one, but hey. I went for the gold, and I don't feel bad for that. I went for the gold. Let's see. If I do play them again, I will not berserk most likely. Maybe if I have white. Maybe if I have white. All right, here we go. Let's keep berserking. Here we go. Let's go. F4 here. Knight f6, f4. We did this last time. Pawn takes, queen f3. This is one of the main lines. D takes on c3 is the way I like to play this. Bishop d3, knight to e2. Yeah, that was that fun game we got to play. Oh, now we'll go knight f3 here, where they castled queenside. Oh, looks like they're going kingside this time because they're playing for the fianchetto. Oh, maybe they're not. Let's go a4, a5, a6 idea because they're kind of hinting that they might go that way. Let's go bishop e3. Yep, they did what I thought. Yeah, they were kind of hinting that they were going to go queenside. So bishop e3 was just aiming that way. We'll go h4. This really slows them down. Bishop to d4 here. And b5 here. Perfect timing. Because this is going to open up the a file. Pawn takes. Oh, you know what? It doesn't open up the a file because they can do that. We'll go b6. Hopefully they miss the move and play pawn takes. Let's go queen e1. Queen takes a5. I don't think can be stopped. Rook takes. Dang. A little bit annoying here is takes and then queen to g4. Bishop b5 is a move. And we're just going to do that. We'll just take the rook real quick. And then we'll take on a5. Yeah, I think this should be okay. Yeah, I think they missed their idea. Bishop takes f3, rook takes queen g4, which would double attack the pawns. Oh, wow. I think that was a little bit premature to resign there, but hey, that's okay. That is okay. All right, let's keep going, guys. Let's keep going. All right, let's berserk. It's a 2000, but hey, we don't care. Let's see, what are they playing? Most of the moves I'm playing here is just going f4 here right away. Again, I can play knight f3 just to try and get to a scotch, or I can play for Halloween Gambit, but I don't think that's needed right now. So knight f3, putting pressure on the pawn. Bishop b5, pinning, so I could try to win the pawn again. Bishop d7, d3, just protecting the pawn now. Let's castle. Bishop c4, knight e5 is a good move here. King h1. Bishop back b3. Oh, interesting. Knight to d5, I guess. Bishop takes the threats to win the pawn again now. And yeah, let's just take the free pawn. Takes, takes, takes. Free temple because of the knight. I'm sorry, the bishop is unprotected. And we'll go queen to g4. Knight back to f3. e5 ideas are in the future. Have to be careful because b2 is hanging. That's okay. Queen g3, perfect timing. I was actually hoping to go knight g4, but yeah, most likely was not going to happen. Let's go bishop h6, attacking the rook. Bishop takes, awesome. Rook over to e1. Oh, they just they got a little too excited there, dropped their queen. They got a little too excited there. Knight f5 check. Oh, I missed a free rook. Whatever. Pawn takes, and then I'll go check and hopefully mate pretty soon. Check. We'll go rook e7. Pawn takes here. Double the rooks. Oh, okay. Maybe not. Maybe not here. Oh, queen takes. I don't know if they meant to drop the rook there. Maybe they did. At this point, it's just, yeah. Oh, hey, how's it going? How is it going? Joe Bruin. Do I know you in the daily life? Let's see here. All right, let's keep pushing through, guys. We're in first place. We got a decent little lead. Oh, good. The other guy. Well, oh, was this the guy that was? Did I just beat him? Oh, awesome. He was actually trying to get me in second place. Oh, awesome. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for coming and hanging out, man. It's always nice. Yeah, well, here we go. We're playing Vienna today. I don't know if you know that one. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, they've been doing very well recently, so I appreciate your support. Oh, awesome. This is that variation I was talking about earlier. They can play the d4, bishop d6, bishop takes. F4, bishop takes here is not too bad. So we go knight f6 here. Let's castle. F4 is a bit... oof, I don't know if I like these variations. Let's go d5 here. Bishop takes, pawn takes. And okay, so I got out of this. I got out of this. Oh, cool. They missed the free piece. Queen takes, and then knight takes here, just snack attacks. Oh, well, here we go. Thank you, Joe. You helped me get a miniature over here. So where are you from, Joe? Let's see here. On to the next game. Uh-oh, we got this guy again. I will not berserk since last time I got this. And we'll just play simple here. We'll play bishop c5. Because last time he was able to win on time. So we won't let that happen again. Oh, interesting. I haven't seen this queen to... Oh, this is interesting. Oh, injured? Oh my god. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna go g6 here. Does this work? I don't think this works. I'm really worried about knight to d5 here. I don't know. Queen h5 is interesting. Okay, let's go knight to d4. Not really a move I want to play, but it's mostly because I really want to play c6. Okay, let's go c6. d6? This is not theory, guys. Oh, awesome. You're in St. Louis. I got to visit there once. It was very nice. Wow, man. So you do you get to go to the St. Louis Chess Club? That's awesome, dude. I am jelly. I'm over here trying to make a fun chess club, and you got the good chess club over there. Oof, this is scary. Let's go knight to e7. 92 ideas are in the future. d5 is my threat because of the pin. I think I might get away with this. Oh, check here? Whoa, okay. I don't see why not. Okay, king takes. Ah, what's happening here? What is happening here? Okay. Um, hmm. This is interesting. I give him credit for originality. Huh. Knight f5? Is this a move? I don't know. Knight d5? c5, huh? Hmm. This is really interesting. My opponent's playing very good chess. All right, pawn takes. I assume he'll play bishop takes. And then I'll just play queen e6 here. Oh, interesting. He just dropped it. Oh, wow. This dude, if knight takes f3 check, queen takes here. He's playing really strong moves. I don't know how human this person is. I guess queen f4. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if this guy is human. He's playing really strong chess here. Queen takes d4 now. Knight f5. Knight d5. Dang. Rook f8. King e8. And then he just moves the knight or something? Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, I definitely don't think this is it. I definitely do not think this is a human. Because the moves are coming a little too natural for him. And these are like, I bet you, if someone could, if you could just check the, what's it called, the accuracy of this game, I guarantee you it's going to be pretty high. Yeah, see, look at this. He's even trying to show off now. Whoa. d5. Let's see, 41, king over. Well, he did miss a free queen there, so maybe he's human. But I must say, I'm just very impressed. King to d8, queen check, king c7, bishop e5 checkmate. Let me look at the analysis real quick. I assume he's like, is it a cheater? Yeah, it's a cheater. Look at that. It's a 98% accuracy with 0 mistakes and 0. I was just like, I was like, I'm pretty sure this is a cheater. Let me just report him real quick. Let's see here. How do you report the people again? Let's see. Let's see. Deletovich. Oh, come on. Deletovich is cheating. 98% accuracy. No mistakes. No inaccuracies or anything. No bad moves. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, no, yeah. If I assume if I go to, I'll do it afterwards. I still want to finish the tournament. But yeah, no. It was just like they're playing way too good. Like I was like, typically you could kind of see like a bad move or like something, but zero everything. They're just playing perfect in a 3 minute game. Come on. The Magnus is making mistakes. I'm making mistakes. Grandmaster is making mistakes, but this 2200 is not making any mistakes. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, right? Maybe he's just an amazing player. All right, here we go. Knight f3. Let's go ahead and play d4 here. Knight takes d4. This is a pretty decent little way to play. Knight b3 attacking the bishop. And I like to play bishop g5 in the... Oh, I will take here. The bishops are worth a lot to me. Bishop to d3 to defend. I'll play queen takes d3 here. Bishop g5. Let's play bishop g5 here right away. Knight d5 is not a bad idea here. Ooh. Yeah, so this is annoying. Yeah, see? But we did create a weakness on the king side. Knight takes. We're not going to play queen takes, obviously. Oh my gosh, how interesting. So knight c3, they have f4 here. But we have queen g6 check. Queen takes. And then we're just going to castle queenside here. And, oh, you know what? I was supposed to play queen g6 check first. No, it still works. The point is that now the rook is opened up here. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, I need to put it in here. Delotovich is a cheater. Report him. All right, keep going, guys. That was a nice little win there. Open up the H file. Here we go. Berserk. Knight c6. Bishop over to... I'll go b4. That's why you don't play the bishop c5, because the knight takes e5 variations. We'll bring it back. d6. Bishop back to b6. Knight to e7. f6 here. Knight takes f6 check is actually pretty interesting here. Oh, interesting. Pawn takes. Looks like he's going for it. King f7. Knight g5 check I'll just take because I don't think I have anything better. King, oh, bishop e6, is this good? Actually, I think d5 is the move here. This is pretty cool. So d5, the point is after pawn takes knight a5, and then we could probably play queen takes d5. Let's see. We'll go rook e8 check, queen takes d5 here. Very nice. We're attacking here, we're attacking here. Looks like they just dropped that guy. Oh no, knight e5 check. Let's go bishop g4 here. Knight f4. Oh no, I drop h7. Oh, he missed it. Rook takes. Knight takes. Oh my gosh. And then I need to play king g8 here. Okay, let's go queen. Actually, I'm going to play rook f8 here. Put a little pressure on f2. Then I'll take on e5 here. Since rook e1, we have bishop takes f2 ideas and rook takes f2. Queen f4, queen f6. Bishop takes f2 ideas. Yep, I have to be careful with that. I have to be careful with that. Not so simple just to move away. We'll go... Actually, I'm just going to play king h8 here. I'm going to overprotect. Knight c6. Queen d4 maybe? Oh gosh, the time. The time. Queen d7. I'm going to assume they're going to check. Queen f7. King over. This is good. Rook f4. Bishop takes f2 check. Queen takes f2 check. Queen f7, just guarding a checkmate. Perfecto! Perfecto! And the rest of his games? Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. Berserk. What do you know? I mentioned that he's cheating, and now he lost the game. Here we go. Knight c6. And the knight f3 move, I haven't really gotten past this one yet. Knight f3, let's see here. f5, I like to play this. Bishop takes over here. Knight f6. Let's go ahead. a6. Let's take this strong center, guys. Bishop e7. Let's get ready to castle. Castles. Perfecto. We're going to build up on this kingside attack now. So here the threat is bishop b3 check. So let's go ahead and play knight to d4 here is actually pretty interesting. Typically, I would have just played queen e8 here. But my idea was to stop this check. Okay, so they did do that. Let's go c5 here. Pawn takes. d5, because if I had played the other move, the knight f7 check would have been played. So d5 covering. Queen to d7. Protecting, protecting. Now the threat is to play h6. And we can't go e4. Oh, we just played bishop d6? Eesh, be careful, be careful. h6. This is tough. Let's go bishop to d6 here. Bishop takes d5 check. Knight takes, or should I just play king h8? Now we have to take on d5. King h8. The new threat here can be e4. Because after e4... No, not e4 yet. Let's go rook over to d8. I was thinking it could have been e4, because then we could try to do a discovery against the queen. Good move. I guess I'll just take the pawn on c2 here. Bishop c5. Oh, pin it and win it. Yeah, he just dropped a piece there. Let's just go ahead and take. And we should be able to convert this one. You have to be careful about back rank checkmates, but I think we should be okay. Rook takes on f4. If knight f7 check, we just play king h8. No big deal. Now we have a threat of queen f2 check and taking the knight. So that's good enough. Queen check, queen takes. And then we're going to play rook to f1. And then we're done. Awesome. All right. Let's keep it going, guys. We're in first place, 52 points, only a few losses, which I do think that he was cheating in the games. We'll check the other one afterwards, but like I said, I'm pretty sure it was just like perfect games there. If we take a look at it, it's all like top 5 moves. All right, let's go play against Master Chess now. Let's see, what's he going to play here? The knight c6 variations. Bishop to c5. Let's go and play a knight to f3. I don't want to play f4 because the bishop will stop that. We're going to play d4 here. This kind of transposes into the Scotch games that I like to play. Knight to b3 attacking here. Oh, we played this line earlier. Although earlier, he played knight to d7 there. He's not allowing the pin like last time. Boo. Queen to e1. Queen d7, I think, and knight c6 would be nice here. I definitely do not think kingside castles is good. King h1. We're going to go h3, f4. A very standard plan here for me to try and do kingside attacks. e5 and queen h4. So we'll go queen h4 here. A little pressure on the bishop. And bishop d2, rook e1. I very much like these positions. f5. Little pressure on the bishop. And we'll just play bishop takes h6 is what I like to play here, but we can't do that yet. All right, bishop to d2. Rook e1, overprotecting. I assume knight e5 is going to get played. And we're not too worried about those. Let's go h3 here. The taking here does not help them out very much. Oh, very nice move, though. This is c5 is nice. Bishop e2, I guess, then? Yeah. Oof. a4. Maybe we should have played bishop b5 here. Okay. Very good position. e4 is a bit weak here. You can see how they're putting pressure. Knight to c1, I think, is the only move I can see here. I don't know where this bishop goes. That's the problem. Oh, they just dropped the pawn. Perfect. I got lucky here. Bishop b3. Knight to d3, because they were attacking on c2. Knight to d3. Pawn takes. Oh, I might be able... Oh, see, I just love this, because now my pawn structure is fixed. Now the new idea is maybe rook f3, rook g3. That will be very, very strong for me. I prefer not to trade queens, but if I have to, I have to. Yeah, see, they're already ready for this. Let's go rook f3. Just getting ready just in case this does happen. And, oh man, I really want to do that, but I guess I can't. Queen f2. Covering on b6 here. Again, they can force the queen trade here, but I'm not too sad about that. My position's... Oh, you know what I am sad about? That this endgame is so terrible for me. Oh my gosh. d6 is weak. I missed knight c7. Knight c7, knight to d5. Bishop takes. If anything, I might lose on time now. Rook over to d1, rook to f2. f6. Bishop takes h6. Bishop e3. d4. h4. The threats to take on h6 or g5. Bishop takes. Bishop h6 idea. Bishop takes b7. Bishop to d5. Oh, I'm probably going to lose on time now. King h2. Yes, good move by them. Rook takes. Rook b3. Rook takes king. Yeah, I'm going to lose on time here. Dang it. e5. Rook to d3. Ah, e6 check. Yeah, good game. Dang it. Obviously winning position, but... Oh, there we go. There we go, guys. We do it all for the fake points. Oh, thank you so much, man. I like to play, so that's always helpful. We do it all for the fake awards. Thanks for joining us, guys. If you haven't already, go give us that like and subscribe. I'm going to look at the game real quick with Dilovich, and we'll see. We'll see. Who would know? Let's see. Let's see about the games. He ended up losing a game. Let's see. So the first game I played him, it was like a 98% accuracy, no mistakes. Let's see the other one I played against him. Let's see what the accuracy level is there. What do you guys think? 98% accuracy for this one. Oh, so was it the second game then? Let's see. Maybe it's this one I haven't looked at. So this one right here is a 98% accuracy. I played 93, but I had mistakes because, you know, human. And then the other one is this one over here, the second game. And again, another 98% accuracy, except more blunders by me. I don't know, guys. I don't know. It's very suspicious. Very, very, very suspicious. I feel like Kramnik now, dude. Am I going crazy here? Nice to meet you, Joe. Thanks for hanging out. Let's see. I wonder what the other games, what the accuracy level is. Yeah, sorry, just me being crazy now. Oh, he did make one inaccuracy in this game with a 92% accuracy. And then I assume in the game he lost. The one game he lost, because I think I said that he was cheating at that point, he's not going to have 98% accuracy. I assume it's going to be well different. It's going to be like, let's see. Oh, wow. Look, he finally makes a blunder. Wow. Wow. How insane. The dude doesn't blunder. Two blunders over here, though. Let's see. What's going on? Still analyzing. Oh, yeah. Let me check on his thing, too. Let's see how long he's been. Oh, look at this. He just started today. He just started today. He signed up for Lead Chess just today. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. Just joined today. Getting banned fast. All right, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for checking out the stream. I'll be posting this later on. And yeah. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.